How to build an antenna. Before we start, you can help me build my channel so that I can help more people cut the cord by clicking on the like button and subscribing to my channel so you can get updates to make your TV viewing as pleasant as possible. Building an antenna is a great way of saving money. The cable company gave me a great rate for a year and then jumped to $30 more per month, so I was paying $135 per month, and that is when I decided to cut the cord. My first outside antenna gave me a few channels, but it would be good one day and in and out the next day, so I did some research and built my own, and now I get 70 plus stations on a good day, and 60 plus on a bad day. Where you live will depend on how many stations you get, and trees and mountains, buildings and weather all affect your TV signal, but you should be able to zero into the stations you like the most. The Hooverman antenna is a directional antenna. Along with the antenna I have an amplifier to boost the signal. I also bought Tableau so I could record my shows. Tableau was a one-time cost. I also have a Firestick with is also a one-time cost. I kept the internet, which cost me $60 per month, and we get Sling at $40 per month, so I am saving $35 per month, which will eventually pay for my equipment. You may be wondering why I am using this avatar to speak for me. It looks and sound better than I do, so let's get started. This will take several videos, so just follow along and you will be watching TV in no time and saving money to boot. I will be in no way advertising for anyone. I will just give you a list of things you will need and where I bought them. I am not good at video editing, but I will do my best.
This is my Hooverman antenna, and I'm going to give you a good look at it here. This is one of the tools that I use, as you can see. And notice the fencing. And what I do with this is there's a groove. Notice the groove. And I take this and I fit it over the fence. And I use the vice grips to bend. And I'm not going to do it, but you can understand. I use it to bend it, so as when I'm done with the fence, which is actually the reflector, as you can see, it's bent all the way around. And once I bend it, I put this, as you notice, it's like a little cap over the fencing, and if you notice that there's a groove inside, I just fit it over, and once it's over the fence, notice the bolt. I just put the bolt through, and it holds it onto the fencing. Notice the bolt there. And this fencing I bought wasn't big enough, so I put two of them together. Notice I kind of laced it together. And all this is for is to reflect the signal back onto the antenna elements. And these are some of the parts that I used. These are the blocks. These are 3-inch. I haven't put the holes in them yet, but if you notice, they go right here, right here. Now what I did was I bought a 3/8 threaded rod. It was a 6-foot rod, and I cut it into all them pieces. And then once they were cut, I put a hole in them at the top. Now if you notice right there, the the wire goes through the hole there. Now this particular one is the hat. These bolts are just to keep the wire straight so it doesn't move up or down. See, I put the lock washer on and the nut, and once you tighten the nut down, it'll keep the wire straight or tight so it won't move. The hole in the bolt, how I got all these bolts in, you take the bolt and you bring it down along. If you notice, it's going to go down. You can unbend it just a hair to get it down. There we go. See? And that's how all these bolts are put in. This is lattice cap. I will give you all the parts list and where I got them. And this is also lattice cap. And I put a hole in there, and that fits just like that. I'll put all the dimensions in the description. But if you notice, this is what they call a hat. There's one on the top and one on the bottom. It is not electrically connected. This is an element, and if you notice, it's one continuous wire. It's about 60 inches long. So each one of these sides, this is 7 inches. This is 7 inches from here to there. 7 inches from here to there. And this is the transformer. You can see where I've connected it. These threaded rods keep the reflector about 4.5 inches away from the antenna. What happens is the signal hits the antenna, and the TV signal is all over. It goes through the air. This element picks up whatever signal it can. The signal passes the element, bounces off the reflector, and comes back, giving the antenna a second chance at picking up the signal. And that's where you get the signal strength. And there you go. That's a Hooverman antenna. I'll give you another close look at how it's all put together. The lattice cap, which is this, does not carry electricity, so that's how I keep the antenna separated. This is one element, and this is the other element. So you have two sides of the antenna, and then it collects the signal into the transformer. And there you go. If you need any more clarification, all you have to do is leave a comment and I'll try to get back to you.
Thank you for watching, and I hope you hit the like button and subscribe, and don't forget the bell so you know about the next video. Check out your parts list below. I am working on an easier build, and when I perfect it I will make a new video of that build. Till next time, thank you and have a great day.